Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. It is currently 8:57 a.m., starting a little early since I've been gone. Uh, Storms we've had the last week or so has been a lot of cleanup all around the community, and we've been trying to get her done. So, you know, we got to help each other because that's what Americans do. We don't destroy stuff, we help rebuild. But, welcome. Just waiting till the 9 o'clock hour on there. Breaking news was Wall Street Journal's reporting inflation rose to 2.4 in May. It was in line with the expectations, if you can believe that. Yeah. It's currently 69 degrees. Expected light rain around 1 p.m. And it's been raining on and off the whole weekend and this week so far. So, Please be weather aware. So I know almost everything has been going on. Everybody's been watching and seeing about what's going on in California, the communist state. We'll be talking about that here shortly. So we check the time real quick so we can get this show rolling. So welcome to the stream. I appreciate y'all coming back. Uh, Sorry, I've been really, really busy. And where is my clock? Wow. Okay. Well, either way, hopefully everybody's been doing good and nobody's been sick or under the weather. There is that Sierra dust that came in, supposedly supposed to hit Florida. I don't know if it did or not because I haven't been weather aware except for the 100+ mile an hour winds, rain, baseball plus TBT size hail has been pounding us and everything else. Luckily, we're just going to be having rain, light winds, and lightning, of course. Nothing serious here in Texas right now. So, all right, it's close enough. It's 8:59. Let's get this show going. All right, I had to play the theme song on the topics we're going to be talking about today. Yes, how to get your blood boiling to get you up, and now it's time to motivate you to get that cup. All right, good morning. Welcome to the show, lurkers, right now. All the normals have been gone. Have not sent out any emails to anybody to let them know all is back. But we got done a couple of days sooner than we expected, and I got my beast back too, which is nice because now I can drive around in a four-wheel drive and get more things done when I'm not streaming. Yeah. So let's see. Hmm. Where should we talk? Yeah, this country has gone to shit in the handbasket, and it's time for Americans to stand up and take it back because we're tired of the BS. Let's see, where should I start? Should we talk about the Benghazi goddess, or should we talk about the Mexican wannabe? Yeah. Let's talk about Mexico first, because yeah, they've been smoking their own opium stuff that they're freaking trying to deliver across with the Chinese counterparts and all that. And yeah, let's see. The El Presidente of the Congress, Senate, and House of Mexico came out with a speech. If you have not watched it, look for it and listen to it. He claims that right before Trump took over the presidential office for the second time, he came to agree that they would help build the wall, but only to the 1830 agreement, which, yeah, I said it right. The 1830 agreement. Yeah, where they're putting the wall on the other side, the northern and eastern sides of Texas, and going around all the property that we took by a war with Mexico, and we actually paid them for the property from Texas all the way through California. They actually think that they still own the property. Well, dear Congress of Mexico, yeah, you got your ass beat by Texans and the ones that came help us. You know, uh, remember the Alamo? Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. You're still butthurt on that one. You weren't even alive then. I think you need to go back to school and read your history and find out that y'all are the losers. You don't get what you want. That's why y'all didn't build the wall. We did, and we built it on U.S. property, not freaking what you believe is Mexico property. And it is the Gulf of America. It is not the Gulf of Mexico. Suck it up, buttercups. Anyway, to add to that, of course, the El Presidente of Mexico, that is, funded and run by the cartels. Yeah, she's talking about that she wants peace and all this other crap, but then you wait a few minutes later, and then she's a typical liberal socialist that she's saying that she's going to take it to the streets, that people need a riot in the streets of the United States and all that. I think we need to label her as a terrorist along with Mexico. Yeah, because of the crap going on in LA is being cartel funded through the government of Mexico. Don't believe me? Keep reading. Check the international news. Find out all this stuff and why they're doing it. All in the walls of money and freaking corruption and all that other crap. Yeah, ladies, I'd be upset. She's not making you ladies around the world look good. She's going to be a leader like that. Because, yeah. And try to talk peace, love, let's talk it out and then turn around and freaking want to riot. Tell other countries to riot for her cause. Yeah, I say the Mexican people need to freaking realize this shit. It's not the cartel you got to fight. It's their government you got to fight. Why don't you go right in Mexico? Yeah, go over there and start tossing freaking cinder blocks in the Mexican government's freaking offices in her house and shit. See how she likes it. Yeah. No, I'm not condoning violence or anything else, but I'm just doing the rhetoric that she does. If she's able to do it, I definitely, under the Constitution, have a right. Hey, good morning, Lady D. You're the first non-lurker in here. Thank you. Good to see you. I missed you. And yeah, let's move away from Mexico and come to America. Irrelevancy. Hillary Clinton came out with a speech on her little TikTok thing talking about Trump and the National Guard. And then she immediately had to take it down from the comments because nobody liked what she said. Well, if you've been watching mainstream media and the Democrats and all that, they think that because they've been pushing, and of course they've been putting the riots too. It's not conspiracy. It's yeah, do your own research. Like I said, I'm only giving an opinion, and opinions, you can take it however you want. Ooh, you're in training. All right, you're gonna miss the good stuff then. I'll try to hold up on the recalls till you get back, Lady D. It's good to see you though. So yeah, Hillary Clinton was trying to say that what Donald Trump was doing with the National Guard and all that was wrong. So the poster child for Benghazi, what does she know? You know, wasn't she the one that freaking threw out for one? She didn't. She wasn't on duty when she was on duty, and when Benghazi went on, and she said, "Oh, just tell them it's about a tape," and they're protesting. Yeah, questionable. I think it's time to bring that crap back up. I went back and looked at some of the stuff, and some of the media's like, "Oh no, Hillary Clinton was questioned for 11 hours. Poor Hillary Clinton." And it's like, yeah, mainstream media, suck it up, Buttercup. How about the Benghazi people? You know, you ever watch the movie? I mean, it's not 100% accurate on the movie, but 13 hours? Yeah, think about it. They went through a whole lot more than Hillary Clinton getting questioned and her getting pissed off that she's special. And then look at all the freaking name tags she kept changing. They tried saying she was honorable. Yeah, she wasn't honorable for shit. But yeah, that's another story, and everybody knows about Hillary. Ladies, come on, that's two for two there. I support you women, but y'all need to start freaking regulating who you put in office and crap, because you don't want me to talk about Maxine Water and all the other freaking liberal women, because yeah, they're showing their true colors. They're stupid. But I want to attack the mainstream media, and I'm going to state out because they've been freaking declaring war on the American public and in truth for a long time. Mainstream media has been freaking attacking Mr. T and our president Dente, not the king. He doesn't claim to be king. And this thing that they're going to have on was it June 14th, this Saturday, no kings, protest. I'm really starting to see that they don't want a king because they want a queen because they're all freaking transgenders and drag. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. Yeah, you put them all in mental institutions because you know what? Just because you don't like it, suck it up, Buttercup. You lost. Hey, Sharon Mercer. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. So, yeah. So California's falling apart. King Newsom, he's trying to freaking make rail blitz, and he's made himself look more stupid than anything else because the governor does not have to request the National Guard for the president to enact National Guard. But let's get back to the mainstream media. They're picturing the National Guard and the Marines that they just deployed as incompetent and they don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, needless to say, I think it's the other way around. Mainstream media is pissed off because they finally realize they ain't really journalists. They're not really reporters. They sure the hell don't know what they're doing because their ratings have dropped so much. Think about it. Yeah. Attack the ones that protect you and have protected you all these years. Not a good choice of words. And really, these rioters were probably about 70% of them are all illegals. Really, you want to destroy shit? You want to wave another freaking country's flag? You want to riot? You want to fight? Why don't you go back to your country that was so bad that you couldn't live there? Why don't you go riot and take your country back? Because this country ain't yours. You're going to fly some other country's flag. It's definitely not one when you're going to freaking attack the first responders or the military but do something productive in this world instead of y'all freaking welfare baby, freaking freeloading, freaking drug using, freaking illegal criminals that are freaking here. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. Some people might not like it, but you know what? Oh well. And as far as separating families, your ass shouldn't have freaking brought a family or started a family here if you couldn't get freaking citizenship. Maybe you should have gotten a immigration lawyer. Heaven knows there's like 30,000 of them across the country. Pay the money and do the legal system so you become legal. I know freaking people that were here illegally. They got an immigration lawyer and now they are U.S. citizens. Are they scared of getting deported? No, they're not because they did their shit. They don't go out there riot and then they freaking break into stores and steal jewelry and shit, all in the name of oh no immigration bullshit. It's not about immigration. It's like the Rodney King riots. Nobody gave a shit about Rodney King. They just wanted to freaking loot and steal. You know, some people may not agree, but obviously some of y'all weren't old enough to freaking live it and be there. And the others, well, yeah, you fell into that mainstream media freaking thing. You can only watch so much mainstream media before their secret subliminal messages start getting into you. And I've known about that crap for freaking years. And being in the military and always deployed, we missed out on a lot of that. So that kind of, helps us. We didn't get that freaking subliminal message. Have you ever realized that? Why a lot of veterans don't freaking fall into play with the liberal socialist agenda that they're trying to push? Yeah, because when they throw out that subliminal message, we weren't around. We're too busy doing the real shit. Trust, you may have something there. Oh, I know I do. And I'm pretty sure YouTube won't agree, but like I said, it's all an opinion. It's not conspiracy. It's already been proven fact that media and all that has used subliminal messages or commercials and other things. It is duly documented. So think about it. Well, Lady D's still not in chat. She's just looking. That's because she's still trading. What are you trading on? I wonder. Oh, yeah. Hey, longboarding mom, you're lurking. I knew you were. Yeah. You need to do housework. You've been too busy playing with the kitty cat. And if y'all haven't seen the most adorable kitty cat around, you need to check out Longboarding Mom's videos. They're so awesome. You dropped one right before my stream, so I didn't get to watch the last one you dropped this morning, but I've watched all the others giving you a thumbs up. It has been too cute that I haven't put a message on them. I'm like, ooh. But I will say this one thing before I do. Hey, Rubberneck, good morning. How you doing? See, even Rubberneck's check it out. Yes, she is adorable. What was it? I'm trying to remember your other cat's name. Oh man. Okay, longboarding mom. I know you're lurking, but you're gonna have to put your hands on your phone and put it in there. What's your other cat's name? This is gonna remind me what you should have called the kitten. Even though I love the name that you gave the kitten already. Yeah, Wolfgang. Yeah, you should have called the kitten Amadeus. Then you would have had Wolfgang Amadeus. And then you could have showed videos of the cat playing Amadeus, 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 rock me Amadeus. Playing with his balls and attacking his little fishy and all the other stuff. That'd been adorable. But hey, suggestion. Hey, stupid tablet and tick beers with Mike B. Yeah, you gotta watch out watch out for those ticks. They're out. Hey, CJ. Good morning. How you doing? You're lurking too. Hey, that's fine. Hey, if you're trying to get your plants going, that definitely takes priority. Just like kitty cats, avoiding housework and yeah, grabbing a cup of coffee. Yeah, you got to do that too. But yeah, so you know, with the fears of all the things going on, Governor Abbott has deployed the National Guard throughout Texas, mainly in San Antonio. And I got a story I really need to tell you that's not going on mainstream media. And it might piss you off. But Governor Abbott is deploying them to Dallas, San Antonio, and a couple other places, probably Houston in large amounts, for this Saturday event. And if the people want to be stupid and do what copycat what they're doing in LA, more power to them when they get their ass beat down. And if you want to attack the military is there not to control the crowds. They're there to protect the federal buildings and all the other stuff. But of course, if they see a U.S. citizen being attacked, they will protect them too. But if you're going to attack the military and you really think they're incompetent, test them. I almost guarantee you. There ain't going to be no lawsuit, and you'll be lucky if you're a U.S. citizen by the time they're done with you. Yeah. Think about it. I'm really tired of mainstream media freaking dogging on the military, and it's time for the military to step up, which they have been stepping up. They've been following the orders as required by the U.S. Constitution and by federal law and state law. So, needless to say, first thing I think, Mr. Donald Trump, our president, and I said president, not king, president. Here's a suggestion for you, because we got all these problems and I got solutions for you. Because of this, you should declare an executive order starting on Friday at midnight or 12:001 Friday morning. The southern borders are officially closed until further notice. Nobody in, nobody out. If we can't freaking secure U.S. citizens because of these idiots in this country, then we shouldn't let any more in, because we can't guarantee their safety. Yeah, let's start cutting off the economic process of freaking Mexico. Give them a couple of times. Oh, while you're at it, contact Governor Abbott and tell them to stop selling water, fresh drinkable water for their crops and their people until further notice. Let's see how long they can go. I give them a week, and they're gonna be crying and changing their mind when they ain't got no freaking drinkable water. Yeah, why not? It only fair. They're the ones dumping all that sewage out of Tijuana into the freaking Pacific, and it's affecting all the freaking oceans and beaches in California. It's only fair. All right, so I don't only mention problems; I give solutions. People might not agree with it, but you know what? The hell with them. That's all I got to say. If you didn't come up with that, you didn't come up with a way to fix the problem, don't complain about somebody that brings up how to fix the problem, because I guarantee within a week, Mexico will bend and these people will stop writing. You know. Anyway, all right. The important story of the freaking day that you didn't hear anywhere else on mainstream media, mostly San Antonio, Texas. The place I will never visit again unless it's a family emergency, because I got one or two family members there. Yeah. All right. Here's the story. Had a 12-year Marine veteran out of the military, served in the Gulf War and other places. He's out of the military. He's working as as security at a local lounge/bar in San Antonio. And this was, I don't know if it was this weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember the actual date. There's a lot of info coming out on it. Yeah, he was doing security, and he was doing pat downs on everybody. He ran across one person. I should mention his name, but I'm not going to give him notoriety because he's a freaking illegal and he's a freaking criminal. While he patted him down, felt a gun on him, and was attempting to try to get the individual to take the gun out, to include trying to get it himself. Individual fights him, grabs the gun, and empties the clip into this Marine. Now the Marine is in the intensive care, uncritical. He's on life support. He's paralyzed. They induced him into a coma, and yeah, they don't know where it's going to go. And right now, the glorious people that they elected in San Antonio, all the freaking socialist liberals, Yeah, all they have him on is aggravated assault for the illegal alien. Illegal alien. For one, why are you taking a gun to a freaking bar? Yeah, the guy probably would have told him, "Hey, you need to put that in your car before you come in the club." You know, but no, he ends up emptying a whole clip in him. Now the guy's paralyzed for life, and they don't know where it's going to go on there. And this is a military veteran from an illegal. And this illegal was busted for drunk driving back in 2022, and they let him off. Yeah. So instead of deporting his ass back in 2022, think about it. They would have deported his ass or threw his ass in jail for 20 years for, you know, drinking and driving. Think about it. None of this would happen to the veteran. So I blame the city council. I blame the freaking political institute of San Antonio, and I blame all the idiots that live in San Antonio that vote for these freaking people, mainly the socialist liberals. That's why I left out of that blue city, that they say that they're not a sanctuary city, but they do protect illegals. Because how can emptying a whole clip, anywhere from 12 to 15 rounds, into a security person at a bar, how's that aggravated assault? That's attempted murder right off the bat. Prove me wrong. And if you think it's just aggravated assault, let me know where you live. I'll go visit you and give you a little bit of aggravated assault and see how you feel. Yeah. Not really. I wouldn't do that. But you got to put it in perspective being the victim. Yeah. Think about it. There's more to the story than what you believe. The guy's just freaking working a job, trying to feed his family and all that, and he gets freaking shot up. Think about it. Yeah, that ticks me off. And it should tick off all the Marines. I hope they get a whole detachment of Marines down in San Antonio activated and let some of these illegals try to freaking do something to them, because pretty sure they're pretty irate in San Antonio and they're ready to freaking bump some heads. Show them how the Marines take care of business. All right, I can go to chat real quick and then we'll go from there. Hey, Mike B. Yeah, I know it wasn't you. I was just trying to be nice. I know it's your stalker. I know, Mike B. But yeah, we know he is. He came here a couple of times looking for you. But he better play nice, because I don't play nice. I play by my rules, and YouTube has accepted my rules. And yeah. Lady D says it's finally a great time to garden. Well, I don't know, Lady D. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. I am not going to ruin your gardening dream. Like you're like Newsom. The American dream's dead, according to Governor Newsom. He's not my governor. The only dream that's out there is a California dream. Well, I think he's been spoken a little bit too much of that wacky tobacco, because there ain't no more California dreaming. I think half the freaking Beach Boys are dead anyway, ain't it? Yeah, think about it. Hey, Newsom, you're stupid. The president, your boss. Yeah, he's your boss. You may not like him. I don't know. I could say it's a lovers' quarrel, but I wouldn't go that far, and an insult might be that way. I don't think they're lovers. I think he's just got this stalker that really likes to pick on him, Lady D. So, anyway, I think Mike B has better taste. He'd probably date the tick versus dating that stalker. Well, anyway, so let's see. There's a lot of news, and I'm just going to report this up because we were in touch with California, and I'm down to California. There's a massive recalls in Aldi's, and I can't even find the freaking ticker on it now. They had a lot of stuff from Aldi's getting recalled. So you may want to go to the USDA FDA website and see all the recalls, and you're probably going to see Aldi's, Aldi's, Aldi's. And mainstream media is admitting today, and you can Google it, Bing it, DuckGo it, whatever you'd want to do in order to research it. But Chat GPT uses more energy to run it than taking care of certain cities or, large amounts of homes. Go figure. Just like those battery operated cars supposedly are so good for the environment, but yet all the chargers and all that, they got to run fuel generators in order to charge your vehicles. So there's no reason to get rid of fossil fuels. It's time to get rid of the stupidity and all these great green deals that we're finding out were all fraud from the social liberalist Democrats. Newsom, the mayor from LA, they're idiots. Yeah, let's talk about the mayor from LA for a minute. I kind of skipped her, so we got to go back to California. Yeah, she was like, oh, we didn't want him. We don't want him here. National Guard's instigating. National Guard showed up. They went to the buildings of protecting buildings from the graffiti artists and the rioters. That's all they're doing. How they instigating. Boy, that mayor is stupid. That means the people that freaking voted her in are stupid. Or the ones that didn't vote to make sure she didn't go in are stupid. Those are your choices, black or white. You either voted or you didn't vote. Either way, it's your fault. Put in a stupid person in charge. And then she initiates a curfew, which, yeah, these rioters, they're there. They're going to listen to her. Yeah, it just goes to prove she ain't got no power. No power. No power at all. You idiot. Yeah, I'll call her it. What's she going to do? Sue me? I can bring up all the videos from mainstream media, and the judge going to look like, well, yeah, you are an idiot. Case dismissed. Yep. Yep, exactly, Lady D. Idiot politics. And the place would probably run a whole lot better if you took the politicians out of that freaking city. But they haven't take care of that city for forever. No, not one politician or governor from that freaking state has made it more freaking famous and all that. And at least I don't know since Arnold Schwarzenegger was, governor. Everybody went to California to go visit him. Maybe they catch a glimpse of him in a restaurant or something. But otherwise, even before that, it had been a long, long time. I think the last time people rushed to California was the gold rush. Yeah. Onboarding song. My son woke up. I missed something. Oh, your son's there? What? I don't know, Lady D. I can back up. I mean, longboarding mom, I can back up if you missed something. I just don't know what part you missed. What do you have a question about? I'll repeat it just for you because you get the cutest little kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Now, anyway, let's see if these recalls are coming back yet or not. So here's the thing for California. Your time's coming up. Haven't you noticed it yet? What immigration can't do, think about it. The volcanoes and earthquakes are going to take care of for it. I really think California's going to drop. Bye, Felicia's. Enjoy the queens in the bottom of the ocean. And when you ask for freaking federal help, nope, sorry. So according to Political, they let's see, this immigration rate on Omaha meat production plant leaves company officials bewildered. Well, they can't only we can't only raid and inspect production plants. We got to expect them all. We can't just well, you seem reputable. Yeah, right, because half of them aren't. I'm not reading the story. I'm not clicking on it because it's probably like a 7-minute read or more, and time is valuable in your lives. So that's why I try to do the shorts of them and let you look up what stories interest you on there. But yeah, even the CEO of the Omaha Meat came out and a couple of days ago when he wasn't talking about the immigration rate and all that. I think he was more for it if you actually listen to his speech. But he was warning about the fake meats in grocery stores and how they make certain steaks. Maybe some of those T-bones you think you're getting for a good price are actually just mass parts of body parts that are left over from the cow, or whatever animal you're going for, and they smash it up and form it and add some ingredients to it to bind it, and then they shape it and make it look like that, and then they sell it to you. Yeah, so that T-bone or whatever steak and all that might not be the steak that you really think you're getting. Yeah, think about it. Maybe that's why it tastes weird. So ABC News is reporting that police are warning about a new TikTok door kicking challenge. Yeah, come do that at my door, bitch. They're showing a video where people are running up to doors, kick them to see if they can kick it open, and they're running away. They do that shit in mine, I guarantee you they're gonna get hurt. That's all I gotta say. Okay, according to Chef Jean Paris, he posted this mustard glazed salmon is pure elegance. So go to chefjeanparis.com if you want to have some mustard glazed salmon and enjoy the elegance. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be, but so according to Popular Mechanics, they dropped about 2 hours ago. Scientists have found an unexpected toxin floating in the Oklahoma sky. Yeah, kind of weird, huh? After they busted what 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row, all these Chinese nationalists trying to sneak in, yeah, all these biochemical toxins and these plastic baggies and stuff. I know you've seen that one. That was all over mainstream media. So why haven't they barred any Chinese nationalists for coming to the country anymore? That's the first thing. That should be indicators they're not only attempting, they probably have already done it because they have been looking for it. But congratulations TSA for catching the ones that they did. But how long were they doing it before then? Think about it. Hmm. And if you want some Southern Living recipes, go to southernliving.com. You can get 10 of Grandpa's favorite tomato recipes. And actually, one of them, the way they coat it and fry it, it looks like Tostitos chips, even though I know it's tomatoes. But yeah, I'm trying to see. Hey, if you're looking for a new place to live, go to Stories by SWNS. That's SWNS.com. We got the perfect freaking house for you, especially if you like living under a rock. And now the rest of the story. According to SWNS.com, Flintstone like home built around a 200 million year old red rock for sale for $1 million. Go check out the video. You'll be like, ooh, I could be Fred. You could be Wilma. Yabba dabba doo. Don't come knocking when the house is rocking. So let's see what else. What's going on now? There's earthquakes that rocked Colombia yesterday. Yeah. There's earthquakes all over the place. And if you haven't been keeping up, you check out space.com. When's the next meteor gonna hit? Yeah, yeah. According to the Miami Herald, another Democrat leaves the party and joins GOP. I really think that they need to stop that. The GOP needs to get smart, and I'm not going to say everybody in the GOP is good, but they need to stop allowing them to switch. If they want to leave the party, they leave, and they got to be independent for a minimum of a year before they can join the other party. They're trying to be insider threats. That's all they're doing. Think about it. Find out who and all that at MiamiHerald.com. And if you want to know if U.S. taxpayers are going to get a Doge dividend check out MoneyWise.com. They posted 4 hours ago. I will tell you this: don't hold your breath. We may get one before the end of the year, but then again, who knows? And if you're in a bind for cash and got stuff lying around the house, go check out FinancialKey.com. FinancialKey.com. 15 items palm shots want and pay top dollar for. Hey, you never know. You might need them one time or another. Hey, did you hear about Greta Thunberg? I'm going to stop looking at the news for a minute. Hey, Al Bundy, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm trying to click. Tommy Guns, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, Greta Thunberg was arrested in Israel. I really think they should have freaking put her in prison for like 3 years. Let her get a dose of reality at how the world works. But no, she went to court. She probably got fined along with all the other people on her boat. And yeah, they just sent her ass back to Sweden. And if you're really interested, see what President Trump said about Greta Thunberg. That's a kicker. Oh, cooking with Mike B. Al. Stupid tablet and tick for fear showed up, and then Mike B showed up. I think Mike B was lurking, and yeah, then he said something when he thought I was just greeting stupid tablet with a tick for fear, Mike B. Because if you really look at it and read it non-liberally way, he's saying he's with Mike B and a stupid tablet. So, I think Cooker and Mike B is the real Cooker and Mike B, and the other one is Yep, rubberneck, and that's why I warn people, especially with deer hunting season, elk season, and all the other ones coming up. Yep, rubberneck. That's why you need to grow your own. Grow your own. You can't protect everything from your food from, especially if they're spraying in your state and there's no laws against the chemical freaking trails. But if you're one of those states that do have those, then think about it. You should be good. But before you really start and do the thing, you need to really test your soil. Make sure you know what's in there and what's not. Yeah, but Robert, now you got to see from the good and the bad too. If you're taking any medications, you got to worry about what's in those medications because most of them come from China, and they're putting all the bad stuff in there. Yeah, time again. Yeah, those copper pans do suck. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's why I use the old time. Yeah, you know which ones I'm talking about. Oh, but he's still waiting for paper pots and pans. Oh, you mean you're freaking actually cooking now? You got rid of Peg and you're actually getting some food now? Yeah, I think I know who Stupid Tablet and Tick Fears is, but I'm just going to leave it be. Yeah, you have a blessed day, tea time again, and prayers for your mom. Hopefully everything's all well. Well, that's a good thing. And sometimes you got to investigate because some of the medications that are even over the counter, are they adding anything else? Hmm. Yeah. One thing they don't add anything to is castor oil. You probably need to just go back to the old time remedies. Yeah. That's why I keep homegrown remedies here. And even though I got to take some medications thanks to the VA, I can avoid others and do my home remedies instead. And yeah, I feel a lot better than when I was taking all their crap. And the VA doesn't realize, so why do I have a doctor prescribes me, gives me the medicines, they do the blood work, but then I've requested a pharmacist to talk to me about all my meds because the doctor doesn't know. If you got 17 freaking types of meds they expect you to take every morning, they don't know the chemical reaction or what it's doing to your body, your kidneys, your liver, or anything else. But a pharmacist does. Yeah, and you can tell them the symptoms you're having and all that, and they can tell you right off the bat, oh, it's because this and this. Take this one in the morning, take this one in the afternoon, evening. Hey, SSM, good morning. Good to see you. Well, maybe it's time to get a new tablet, or actually just get a phone. I hear flip phones work pretty well with YouTube. Don't take my word for it. I think I heard that from Mike B. Anyway, let's get back. Let's see if the recalls finally showed up for Aldi's, which I don't think they did. All right, Newsweek has posted less than 38 minutes ago ice cream recall update as FDA sets nationwide risk level. Click on that one because it's within the hour of reporting, and let's see what they say if it says brands or anything else. Okay, they're reporting thousands of ice cream products have been recalled after they were found to be mislabeled and did not have clear allergen information. You know, I'm allergic to some things, but I just avoid them. And I look for that on new products I try. But, why do we have to put allergen information? Just may be allergic. Just put warning, may be allergic on everything and cover it. Unilever manufacturer recalled its Rocky Road ice cream product. on the 2nd of June, according to the USDA FDA, and it was labeled as a class 2 allergen. Why it matters? Tree nuts. Stay away from the nuts then. Damn it. If you're allergic, stay away from nuts. Yeah. As I heard, the dating pool is not going too well for women, so the men are worrying about concerned about your health and just keeping you away from their nuts in case you're allergic. Yeah, I thought I'd throw that in there. What the hell? And of course, in the story, it says what people are saying about it and all that. Just stay away from nuts. Come on, it's commonly known Rocky Road ice cream has nuts in it. Why do you need to put that may be allergic? Or you have to list that contains nuts. If it's in the ingredients already, it's labeled nuts. If you're allergic to nuts, it's not my fault. Your parents deprived you of peanuts growing up. Oh man, really? 3,000? Maybe it's not the chocolate. Maybe it's the milk. Sorry, I'm trying to move up on chat and chat's talking and it's moving now while I'm trying to move up. That was the kitten. Ah. Well, maybe you're allergic to cats. Have you ever thought about that? Or maybe when you start coughing, you need to change your air filter in you know, air system out. There's a lot of reasons you can cough. Mine's really allergies. You know, should I call the USDA and tell them, hey, you need to start labeling all trees? Make it contain wood that'll make you cough when the humidity gets to this. Yeah, GERD's not a fun thing to mess with. And I really think they're hiding the reason why you have GERD. It has to do with a lot of these foods and all the additives they added into it that's created GERD. But I'm not a medical professional. Talk to your doctor or specialist and ask them. The one word I guarantee that you're going to hear from them is a possibly, possibly, because they're always going to say it's your diet. That's Lady D. She'll tell you. Oh, don't tell me it's true. Caffeine's in chocolate. Oh, no. No wonder I'm always craving chocolate when I'm drinking my coffee. Mm. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to let Lady D do some typing because she's in training and I try to avoid it. So I'll let her explain what GERD is. But it affects your gut. That's all I'm going to say. I gave you the short version. Lady D can give you the official version because I'm not a medical professional. According to the Independent, American tourist has died after drinking halogenic herbal tea in the Amazon rainforest. Boy, I wonder if they had that tea labeled contains, you know, allergic stuff. Ooh, 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 what's this? Okay, I don't know who this Scott Bloomquist is. The name sounds familiar. The last name sounds familiar, but the NBC Sports reporting the NTSB rules Scott Bloomquist's plane crash was intentional and a suicide. Now, how do they know that? The little did he leave a message on the little black box? That's all. I question the story just about the title. But of course, they're not really journalists. They just call themselves journalists. So, and here's Here's the big thing, and this is being reported by Stacker.com. Stacker.com. The top 10 reasons for food recalls in America, according to the FDA. Maybe it's time to start banning certain chemicals that the rest of the world has already banned that they put in food. Dun, dun, dun. And I guess, I don't know if it's this weekend. I think it's this weekend. They're having the Army's 250th anniversary parade. Yeah. And for you Chick-fil-A lovers, according to allrecipes.com, Chick-fil-A just quietly released 2 all-new sandwiches. So, yeah, if you're craving Chick-fil-A, you may want to go check out what they put on the menu. And in case you didn't know, Tech Radar is reporting that Chinese hackers have launched a major cyber attack campaign against businesses across the world, not only America, but all businesses. Yeah, they're hurting for money. That's an indication when the hackers are freaking hacking everybody and anybody. They need the money because the CP is going broke. Yeah. And according to thekitchen.com, Keurig just debuted its smallest ever coffee maker, and it's seriously legit. The colors are gorgeous. That's the clickbait title. So we know it's the company Keurig. They built the smallest ever coffee maker, which I guess they only brew 1 cup at a time. Can't get any smaller than that. And it's seriously legit because the colors are gorgeous. Well, does it work? That's what I want to know. Why get a Keurig if I'm going to buy this because of the colors? Yeah, and if you're afraid what they put in your Reese's peanut butter cups, go to thecookingfoodie.com. They got an easy chocolate peanut butter cups recipe that you can make at home. And hey, Lady D, it's healthy, it's vegan and gluten free. So I don't know if it's vegan and gluten free, or it's healthy and it's vegan and gluten free. If you get my drift, then no plants are used in it, or it's all plants. And yeah, I don't know the way they wrote it. That's why I say they're not journalists. They don't know how to write. Okay, Kitchen.com is reporting again more than 1.7 million egg cartons are being recalled. Go to thekitchen.com if you want to know. And runnersworld.com is reporting studies show that quality sleep can extend your life by 5 years. This is how you can get better sleep. And that's a lie. I'm going to call it. I don't care. I want to see the experts. I want to see their PhDs. Talk to a sleep expert. They're going to say it's not going to extend it by 5 years. So the only ones that are getting the extra 5 years are women because men are still dying early. And that's LA. Don't care. I know they were getting arrested because they were going to defy the curfews. Oh, sorry, I'm watching the weather radar for a minute. Hey, check out USA Today. Newsom decided to do a stand-up video. So for resistance against Trump. So Trump's just trying to quell the riots. So he has the National Guard and Marines there to stop all the violence. And yeah, Newsom is doing a stand-up video against. Yes, you want them to go against your country's military, your president. That he's your boss, and Yeah, I think he's doing it all because he thinks that this promotion will get me where I can run for president. Yeah, you're never going to make it, Newsom. You and all the Democrats are done. This is the Republic of America. There is no more democracy. The Democrats destroyed themselves. They imploded with this stupidity that they call freaking, they think. And Fox News is reporting that police closed in on a possible location where the fugitive dad could be hiding after alleged triple murder. Now, they're alleging this father killed his three daughters, which is a strong possibility, but why are they writing it that way? I thought you were innocent until proven guilty. Hmm. Think about it. They haven't been able to question him, and maybe he's innocent, and he found his daughter's bodies, and they're like, oh shit, they're going to think I did it, and ran. Possibility. I'm not going to say it's a good possibility, but hey. Okay, and here's a real good one for y'all. So y'all don't worry because there's a lot of clickbait out there. Telegraph.com is reporting you got this lady sitting there, I'd say she's anywhere from 60, 70 years old, maybe in her 50s. You can't tell. I think she had plastic surgery, but you can't really tell. The clickbait is I thought my brain fog was dementia until I discovered it was a vitamin deficiency. Now somebody finally gets it. Half the stuff going on in your body isn't freaking diseases and stuff. Everybody always thinks, oh my God, it's this. And then they go to WebMD or wherever they do online to search up and look the worst. Get a test. You can get a blood test done at your doctor's and they can tell you what your body's deficient in half the time. And then if you fix that and take the proper vitamins, not the China coated vitamins, and you take the right ones, preferably through natural foods, fruits and vegetables mainly, and you'll see the difference. Yeah, I'm trying to think. You ever wonder where you compare it with your salary and your age in your state? You go to gobankrates.com. You can check out the median salary of Americans your age in every state. So it doesn't matter what state you live in. Maybe next time you move, you may want to check. Hey, I would make 60,000 more if I went to this state. But before you make that final decision on the salaries, you want to see how much the state tax is going to kill you too. And according to the local KTAB news agency here at ktab.com, House passes Representative Kluger's bill to block nonsensical voting in D.C. elections. Well, it's about freaking time. They ain't a citizen. Why they voting here? Especially they're flying the American flag, rioting, and looting. Yeah, think about it. Okay, I'm done with the news. They're not showing anything. We check chat, see if people are behaving or not. A rubbernecker likes Neapolitan ice cream. Well, I do too. Yeah, I'm taking Prilosec right now for mine, and I got the specialist. The VA sent me to the specialist, and VA doesn't realize the specialist is going to find out any of the other stuff I have. I'm pretty sure he's indicating that all the meds I'm taking before I got the pharmacist to monitor them on the reaction. That's the thing that caused my GERD. And if so, the VA is going to be paying. Yeah, because they're the ones that caused it. You have to get back to trading. Oh no, lady, do you? Please don't tell me it's customer service training. Because I know you don't need no customer service training. No, no, no. Stupid tablet, be nice. That's all I'm going to say. But hey, we reached the hour mark, so that means, yeah, it's time to bid for a while for the day, and I will try to show up tomorrow. Yeah, I most likely will because I ain't got nothing. And maybe I'll find some interesting recalls. I'll write these down this time because really didn't have too much time before. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Please be nice to each other. Remember when Hollywood used to freaking do commercials like with John Cena and all that, you gotta love one another. You need to get along. Well, yeah, watch LA and what Hollywood's doing. Because, Hollywood's responsible for LA just like the politicians are. And don't you just love the love that they're putting out on those LA streets? Yeah. Yeah. The love they're talking about is what P. Diddy was doing. Yeah, think about it. Grab your baby oil. Maybe you'll run into John Cena. Oops, did I say that out loud? Either way, please be safe. Tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them. Mean it when you say it. And if you got a problem saying it to your loved ones, then you may need to look in the mirror and deeply blame yourself. Because the way you feel is, oh, I see how you are. You're saying finally, because I'm leaving. Okay, just for Lady D, I'll say another 30 minutes. Watch, she's gonna say, "Oops, sorry, training's back on again." Where you going, Lady D? See, she's leaving. She didn't even want to be here. Gee, Lady D, and I think I was gonna send you the link so you can come up here and teach us about your training. What you learned in training today? Well, I don't have to. Well, I want to keep you up to date with what's going on. You missed a lot being in training. Did you know it's going to rain here again? About 1 o'clock or so. Let's see. I'm trying to. Here's from ABC News. A Navy sailor is found dead. Another sailor is in custody. Yeah, I think that was a love triangle type thing, but we shall see what comes out of it during the investigation. And according to LatinTimes.com, U.S. targets 10 front companies used by Los Chapitos to launder money from their fentanyl proceeds. Yeah, there's companies here. They're doing it. Maybe that's why the illegals are here. They're getting paid lots of money to start up companies, and they're using American money to get paid to start up the companies so they can, you know, put all this illegal proceeds for the illegal drugs and stuff. Nah, that couldn't be it. That couldn't be a possibility. That'd probably be conspiracy. What do you think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do your own research. Find out. I know better, but I'm not going to say this at this point because YouTube doesn't like the truth being put out there sometimes. So since we got chat here, we're going to go next 30 minutes just for Lady D because we love her and missed her. Haven't seen her in a while. Anybody in chat going to the No Kings parades this weekend? Speaking of which, see, B Charm was lurking. She's like, well, he ain't talking about loofahs or Waffle Houses, so I'm not going to say nothing until somebody mentions my name. Hi, B Charmin. How's that? I just got home, dude. Okay, Dudette. Thanks for letting us know. Dudette. I think B Charmin was one of those original Pinky. No. Yeah, the Pinkettes. What was the name of the girls freaking in Greece? Wasn't the Pinkettes? Absolutely, ladies, got to go. She didn't want us to stay. I knew it. She doesn't love me anymore. She's got to go. I got to give her a hard time. I'm still waiting for her to do some more videos. Hey, because I get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I get to watch the longboarding mom ones. The hard part is I get to watch the kitty videos. I end up going back to sleep after watching the kitty. They're so cute. You have a great day too, Lady D. We love you. We'll catch you on the restream, and I'll be on tomorrow morning. So yeah, I know it's one of those days. It's hump day. Just when you think it's gonna be downhill, you got to claim higher. How you doing, Raywater? How you doing? Missed all of y'all. Sorry. Like I said, been pretty busy with all the storms and the cleanup around the community and counties. Some got hit harder than others. Some had tornadoes. Most of us had 100 plus an hour winds. And while we waited for power to be restored in a lot of places, yeah, we helped each other out clearing fallen trees and limbs and all that other stuff. And thank the Lord, he heard my prayers and protected my family and our possessions. So no damage this time around, thank goodness. So no injuries either, so which was good. But yeah, I guess I'll cut it off since Lady D's leaving, and Beach Army called me a dude. You know, Aerosmith says dude looks like a lady, and you're calling me a dude. I think you're using too many loofahs when you shower, Beach Army. And then you go back down to one. I could see Beach Army jumping in the ocean and going down to what do you call the thing where all the fish hang out, grabbing some of the loofahs from under the ocean and coming back up and let them dry out so she has some fresh ocean loofah sponges from the Atlantic. Dun dun dun. Bee's like, no loofahs for the bee. Bzzz. Hey, did you hear the story last week, Bee, about that truck that was transporting bees and it was in an accident, went on its side, and all the bees got released? Well, the majority of the bees were recaptured, so yeah, they weren't injured or harmed. There was some that were, according to the accident. So, but most of them were captured. Good job to the beekeepers and the catchers and all that. But unfortunately, there's a lot of bees out there. They keep saying the bees population is dying, which is wrong because last week they did report. I didn't report on it, but they did report we had another county with people getting attacked by bees, and one other person died. So yeah, be careful if you're on a ranch or on some wild country property where bees can be. They're building their hives anywhere and everywhere, and you just don't know. This time, no horses were killed or injured in any way, shape, or form. It's just a person, but either way, that's still sad. Prayers for the family. Yeah, I believe it was the turnoff, which I don't understand. A vehicle that big, you miss it, you miss it. You'll just have to go down the road, make a U-turn, and come back around. I mean, what the hell? Not like, oh, last turn off for 1,000 miles. Duh, must have been an illegal driving. I don't know. But on that note, please everybody be blessed. As Mike B will originally say, hydrate, avoid the ticks, and yeah. I will see you tomorrow morning, same time, same kitty channel, and yeah. Hopefully, I'll bring you some good news. But nice to see you too, be missed y'all. And unfortunately, I missed Craig the Hunter's streams the last couple of days. I am subscribed and all that, but I'm not getting the notifications. I've missed all his last three shows. Guess he had one last night with 10 TV and Cat Yorga and a couple others. And yeah, so you've been looking for 10 TV. She has been broadcasting, has been on Craig the Hunter. So you may want to see if you get your notifications on that one. So I still got to watch the show from last night. So, but remember, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Be weather aware and remember. Oh yeah, tonight is cola. Thank you. 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern, and was it 8 o'clock Pacific? Yeah. I'll be there maybe for the first hour or so, but after midnight, I got to go because it's way too late and I need my nap. I need a nap so I can watch Longboarding Mom's Kitty videos. Yeah. Anyway, please, y'all stay blessed. No funnies. I'm just going to close it out with my closing video, and I will catch you next time. Please be prepared. Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you little safety things. If you don't have to be out and about, and you live in major cities or anything across the country, avoid the January 14th stupidity, parades that they're going to be having, and yeah, or protests, should I say, not parades, protests, and fuel up your car now. Get it done. Do your grocery shopping ahead of time. You do not want to be out and about. And please be careful around gas stations. Some states are warning people not to go to gas stations. But definitely on Saturday, you don't want to be pulling in, trying to fill up your vehicle, and then you got this protest coming down the street. Think about it. All right. Well, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay out of Walmart's.